Boys and girls, ladies and gents, welcome to another episode of Clutch Conversations. It's your boy Mike, back at you one more again, live on a Thursday night. Welcome to the show, man. We got the homie Jay from JLP Morphs in the building tonight. We're going to get to the show here in just a few minutes. But first and foremost, make sure y'all show some love to my lovely wife, Takar, man. Show us some love in the comments and don't stop there. Make sure you show the channel some love as well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hook smash that notification bell so you can get notifications each and every time we drop a video here on the channel, man. Definitely looking forward to tonight's conversation. We got some housekeeping stuff to handle real quick before we get into the show. Then we're going to hop right into it. Make sure you're checking us out, following us wherever you can find us, man. You can find us on Morph Market, of course, man. We just posted a bunch of animals and got some more stuff coming, man. Got a little something hatching now. Got some clown pod hit DG stuff on there. Got like a 1.3 on there, man. Got them shed tested and proven off hit DG. Got them shed tested at www.phenom.com. So make sure you tapping in with those guys as well. We got some other stuff on there, man. So really go check it out, man. Hit us up on IG, Herp Collectors Network. Either or, man, you can tap in with us there. Check us out on Facebook as well at Herp Collectors. And then, of course, you can catch Clutch Conversations as well as all of the other podcasts on the Herp Collectors Network on your favorite audio podcasting platform. That's Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, all that good stuff. So definitely lock in with us there. And when you're there, man, make sure you follow, rate, and review, man. We really appreciate it, man. We appreciate the support. It really helps us out. Speaking of support, make sure you support both USARK and USARK Florida. The link for both organizations is in the description of the video, so definitely check them out. Make sure you get you a membership, drop a donation, man. Make sure you're supporting. Hey, if you heard about like how much money was raised at the USR auction this past weekend at 10, let me know. I didn't hear any like official reports on that. So definitely, man, let us know, man. And again, man, make sure y'all locking in with Phenom Precision Genetics, man. Like I said, man, I just recently got a bunch of shed tests back from those guys, like a ton of shed tests, and got some really good news. Obviously, they can't control what the snake is, but what they can control is what they did control, which was their customer service and their professionalism, man. Got it all back to me in a very timely manner. Like I said, man, I was super happy with results, man. So definitely tap in with them, and then tap in with these guys as well.
Join KINOVA's Patreon today and get access to hundreds of hours of exclusive educational content designed to help you run a successful ball python business. Get insider information on the latest genetics, hot new combos, and market trends, learning directly from the world's leading ball python designer. With 5 benefits packed tiers, you may be asking yourself, which tier do I join, Bit Mike? Well, if you're on the fence, I'd recommend the student tier. When I first joined the Patreon almost 4 years ago, this is the tier that I started on, and it's only gotten better since. So don't delay. Join the KINOVA Patreon today.
Art comes in many forms. At Armless Angels, it comes to life.
In life, success doesn't come to you. You go to it. In this game, forward thinking is the key to innovation and staying relevant. Plan your work and work your plan. Lose yourself in the art. Lose yourself with Wetter Morphs.
Big shout out to the sponsors, man. Appreciate y'all for supporting us. Y'all make sure y'all supporting them, man. The links for all of them in the description below. Check them out on IG, all that good stuff, man. Definitely lock in with them, man. A bunch of heat coming from all three of those camps. Let's see who we got in the building tonight. We got the homie Brian in the building, 352 in the building. Heathen Hatchery, what's good? Chad, what's good? This more's for you in the building. Appreciate you. The homie John, what's good? Jamie, what's up? Third Coast in the building. The Sultan of Support himself, Bosa, is in the building. Appreciate you coming out. Hey, we're going to stop it right there. We're going to keep the intro video, and then we'll be right back.
Baby, won't you listen to me? I got that flavor, I know you're dying to feed. I ain't no dancer, just got some hip in my feet. Now throw your hands up. Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up. This cold. Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this? Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this? Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this? Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this?
Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts.
What up? What's good? How you doing, bro? Got you on mute. There we go. There you go.
What's up, everybody? How we doing, Mike?
Doing pretty good, man. Happy to see you, man.
Happy to see you. It's been too long.
Yeah, man. You've been super busy. Same here. Lot going on this week. I know you said you was going to Nashville.
Yeah, we're leaving at 5 a.m. heading out to the All-American show. So
Okay. Is that your first time being in that show?
first time doing the one in Nashville. I've done it when it was in Charlotte. So I did the 2 Charlotte shows, but yeah, Nashville, man, we're excited. First time doing a Tennessee show.
Okay.
Branching out to a little bit different area, you know?
Yeah. Getting that exposure.
That's what it's about, right? You got to grow.
Yeah. Are they bringing this AARPE back to Charlotte?
I haven't heard anything yet. Trust me, if they do, I'll be there. But last time I heard, at the venue, I don't know what's going on. So we'll see.
Yeah, I remember they were having, like, at least last I heard, they were having some, like, challenges with the venue or whatever.
I mean, I know.
So they had to pull it. It'd be nice. I would love to go back.
Yeah, it's 2 hours from the house. Like an hour drive to me, so it'd be really nice.
Charlotte is one of my favorite cities, so that's part of the reason why I want to go back.
It's good food, man. If you know where to look, good food. That's what we love. I mean, it's a short drive, but with the kids, we don't get out there as often as possible, so as much as we like.
I really like the uptown area too, just in general.
And it's busy. I'm a bit of an introvert, man. So like my wife, she likes to go. Me, I'm like, yeah, I'll sit right here, but
So are you an introvert when you're vending?
No, not I'm completely different with people, man. When I'm at the shows, you gotta tell me to be quiet, like I let it go. At work, I work in a shop by myself. It's just me, and the guy that works for me is deaf, so it's sign language and silence all day. So when I get home, I think my wife and kids are glad when I go to bed. So I kind of let it go. But no, man, just kind of stay to myself until I get out there. When you get to the show, it's all business. I like seeing the people.
Okay.
I love
so random question, a follow-up question to what you just said about the guy you work with. So you know sign language?
Yeah, it's my brother actually. So my whole life.
So you're really proficient in it.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about something after the show. Get your thoughts on something.
I guess technically I'm bilingual, right?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, because I definitely want to talk. I want to bounce an idea off you after the show. So if you can stick around after the show, but don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. So what's been going, man? How's the season going for you? All that good stuff.
So 2025 went amazing. I mean, we finished off real strong. 26, clutches are just starting to roll in, so it's going to be kind of like a mid-late season, but we're going to be busy. I mean, you know about what happened with the business transition-wise and what I'm doing already. What we had, we were probably on hook for about 60 clutches here, just in the original collection.
Mm-hmm.
So we just doubled that.
Woo.
So it's going to be busy.
It's gonna be busy. So just to make sure everybody's up to speed, speak to what's going on with the transition and all that good stuff.
So Troy from Balls and Strikes decided, for health reasons and personal reasons, he was going to step back and just kind of, let the business go. And it was not because he was doing poorly or anything like that. Like, he was actually doing really, really well. Last season he did well. He was already starting off this season really well. I think he just had some life changes and things he wanted to put in place, and he couldn't do that and work this at the same time. So I got wind of it. He brought it to me, and as everybody knows, Troy and I are good friends, and I asked my wife, what do you think? She said, yeah. We jumped on it, and now we own Balls and Strikes Pythons. So
are you going to still call it Balls and Strikes, or are you just going to bring it all up under the JLP?
So what we're doing, we wanted to transition it slowly. However, the whole idea is for us to absorb it completely. JLP is our brand. It's our name. It's what we work to build. I mean, we actually have a new banner made. They'll see it at the show, where you've got us and then you've got the Balls and Strikes logo. So I'm always going to show Troy some love, But yeah, it will be JLP Morphs, but Balls and Strikes Pythons, that'll still be hanging around a little bit.
So
a little respect.
So when you just described the decision, you made it sound super easy. I imagine it wasn't that easy yet to give it some thought.
No. It is. It's not easy. I mean, it's a lot of work right now. I'm basically, we still work. Both of us work full-time jobs, so I'm back and forth. I get off work, I'm over there, I'm here. So I'm transitioning everybody. We actually just put a new facility in. We're at right now, and facility, I mean a really big building in my yard. You know what I mean? So we're getting that. Hopefully in the next 6 weeks we'll have everything kind of transitioned in there. We're going to keep all the babies in this initial area here, because we redid our whole garage. That's what this is.
Okay.
We're going to put everything else out there. So it'd be nice to keep the adults, babies separate. Incubator, all that. It'll be, it's a lot of work, man, but it's worth it. Anything in life worth it.
You got to work for it. You got to work for it. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Well, if you ask people, you hear it all the time. Wow, what is that, a get-rich scheme? They obviously have never done this before. So,
oh, yeah, it's definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme.
It might not be a get-rich-all scheme, but it is.
Right.
You do the same thing, man. It's fun. I like the animals, It's cool to see what we can do. Troy and I, we were in a lot of the same projects, but he was a couple years further advanced in some, and then I was further advanced in some other ones, so we're putting all that together. It's really nice. It's going to change things dramatically. So
you mentioned as far as like clutch expectancy, you're essentially expecting to double the amount of clutches. What about like overall animals in total? Like, what does that look like?
Pretty much we doubled. Him and I both over the last probably 2 years have kind of consolidated our collections, moved stuff, tightened it up a little bit. Like when you first start, man, you buy everything. We're 5 years.
Yep.
So like the first 2 years, I bought everything I thought was cool. My wife bought everything she liked. She still does, by all means. She's got a good eye. But he had been moving some stuff. I've been moving some stuff. Like Troy is focusing more on the higher end stuff. And while we had that, we were really doing well on the pet stuff too. So we basically doubled what we had. I think he had almost 300 animals, and that's about what we had. So yeah, it's a lot. Not all adults. I think we were all in all probably 200 adult females now. So, and then about 80 males, and then plus the babies. So
yeah,
it's a lot, man.
So talk about your plan for the logistics, because essentially doubling the amount of animals is essentially doubling the logistics that you have to account for in a lot of ways. So talk about that a little bit.
So, I mean, ideally, the first thing is with work, I've got to kind of reduce my schedule there.
Okay. So
I'm going to step back to 4/12s instead of, 5/12s, like working 50 hours a week. I'm going to try to do it in 4 days, get that extra day off a week, just so you can handle the rats alone.
Yeah.
The rats alone. He had a pretty good size rodent breeding, and so do we. So just the logistics, I'm going 2 places at once isn't going to work for them all. So I've got to get them over here, and that way I'm gonna get some help. That's my brother, the same guy. Yeah, he'll work cheap, man. So I'm gonna bring him in and teach him how to do some stuff. How to clean some cups. And then I got a teenager that, you know, she wants money. So instead of getting a job at Chick-fil-A, I told her to come with JLP Morphs. She is the P in JLP, by the way. So it's about time she earned her place.
Gotcha.
Start paying for that gas money, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot of back and forth, a lot of moving. I mean, I'm there sometimes right after work, then I'm here, then I'm back there. I left last night after midnight to get here and I was up for another 2 hours working on this building, and we just finished packing up for the show. So
you're breaking up a little bit, so I apologize if I cut you off. It's not me intentionally trying to cut you off. It's just it might sound quiet on my side, but then it kind of popped back in.
No, I've got this new microphone I set up, and as you learned earlier, I am not technically sound at all. So is that better?
Yeah. It felt like it was internet though.
Oh, that might be it. I mean, we have it is not great. You can't even call me on the phone at the house. I got to walk outside just to hear you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So it's nice, man. We just upgraded.
Gotcha.
We're in Camden, man. It's a little town. We have two things. We have True Vista, or I think maybe we just got AT&T.
You said Camden?
Yeah, Camden, South Carolina. It's old horse country. It's not a whole lot, man. It's quiet. But yeah, sorry if that's I'm trying to see if the router's right over here. It's blinking. That's all I can see.
Yeah. You take a similar approach as I did as far as like getting help, because like I got to the point to where I needed help too, and so like my son was a perfect candidate because like he in school, and so him working here, it helps me and it helps him, right, in terms of like flexibility and stuff like that. And so it's like not too much he having to do and manage school at the same time. Like I'm trying to like give him an opportunity that I didn't have. Like I tell him all the time, like, man, when I was in school, when I was in undergrad, I had 2 kids. I had a lot going on. Like we're trying to set you up to have it easier. So definitely take advantage of it. But yeah, earn some of that money you're getting.
I told her she's got a truck and that gas. She drives 35 miles to school.
One way or?
One way.
Wow. So
one way. So
70 round trip. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so she is putting in the miles and putting in the gas. It's about time.
Yeah, and gas is not getting any cheaper.
Man, it's not at all. I drive a Tahoe. So
I drive a Yukon.
So. There you go. So you know. I filled up the other day, $75. Like, man, it hurt my heart.
I feel like they made Tahoes and Yukons at the exact same plant.
Oh yeah, for sure. They do. It's the same thing. They just put a different badge on it.
Yeah, just this Yukon, this a Tahoe. It's the same exact truck.
Yeah, no telling what's in there, man. There's probably some stuff underneath my hood that says GMC. You never know. But got room, man. I can fit all the kids and the shows. Yeah. So.
Heck yeah, that's what I like too. I like the room.
Yeah, I'm not hauling a trailer through Tennessee. My wife cannot drive with it, man, and I'm not driving 7 straight hours. She's gonna have to pick up some of that. So, but you know, I was listening to you earlier talking about how's the season going for you. I know you said you got some clown pie. I know you like that DG clown pie stuff. You were working on that too.
Yeah, man. I actually had shots at the triple this past clutch with that clutch that I was talking about earlier. 1 in 4 shots to hit the triple. Guess how many triples I hit?
0.
0.
Yeah,
0. They was all hit DG, but I didn't hit like not one single triple. So I was a little bummed about that because I was expecting to hit at least one. Didn't have a bunch of eggs to start with. It was a younger girl. So she didn't give me a ton of eggs. I had 5 good eggs to work with, and one of them didn't make it. Like the snake didn't make it all the way. Like it got pretty far along. I could look at it and see it was a clown pie. One a DG clown pie, but it was definitely, I mean, it had to be a clown pie just because it was clown pie, hit DG, the clown pie, hit DG. But this one looked like it might have had like a little bit more in it because I had inchy yellow belly and leopard flowing through it, or actually posh yellow belly. But didn't hit a single triple and was a little bit bummed about that. Was really hoping to hit it. So now I got like 1.3 clown pie hit DG combos available. I actually went for another triple homozygous as well. Missed it again. I had Vanilla Dark Knight hit hypo to a chocolate leopard Huffman double hit hypo clown. And so I was hoping to hit some super chocolate hypo clowns. and or Hypo Dark Knight. Did not. I hit 2 super chocolate. Hypos hit clown though. Got a 1.1 of those, and so they're up on Morph Market as well. I might keep one of those, to be honest. So I'm gonna leave them on Morph Market, see what it do. If it don't move, I'm actually not gonna be heartbroken.
That's
Especially
what
yeah.
I put it on. It's like if it sells, it sells. If not, I'll keep feeding it. If it gets that size, I'll keep it.
Exactly. Like once you get to a certain size, like especially like a female. I mean, once she get to about 140, it's too late for me to let her go. She close enough to breeding size.
Let me say, you see all these guys doing like doubles and triples and hitting them, and I'm like, man, congratulations, but how? Like, for the last couple of years, I played it super safe. I didn't want to, I did it in the beginning, and I hit nothing, so it was kind of daunting, man. And my wife's like, you didn't really hold anything back the last 2 years, and I didn't. Nothing double recessive, triple recessive. I was selling all that stuff off, and then I was building that money up and just buying it.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't keep anything with codon. I was just like, no. So now I'm doing better this year. I've got some Stranger Black Pastel, double head Hypopod, Pasta DG stuff right there. I've got some Black Pastel, triple head, Hypo Clown DG stuff over there. So I'm gonna keep it, man. They're like 5-6 grams. So
project wise, that's actually a question I was gonna ask you about your projects. I imagine there's a lot of overlap between like some of the projects that you and Troy were working.
There was, and
what's new coming in?
So Troy has the Sunset Ultramel stuff, Sunset Puzzle stuff, and the Ultramel Puzzle stuff. So I'm excited. We got a double visual mail from him, and then I've got a whole breeder project of the Sunset Ultramel stuff. We've got 4 chances to hit them again.
You got a double visual what?
Ultramel Sunset Puzzle.
Okay, nice.
Ultramel. I'm sorry, I got a puzzle.
Ultramel.
I got a double visual Sunset Ultramel, and then we've got 2 males Ultramel Het Sunsets up for sale, and then I've got 2 breeder male Ultramel Het Sunsets and 2 females.
Did Troy produce that mail, or did he get it from Stephen and Courtney?
No, he made them. Stephen, Courtney, and Troy, they did that project together. So Stephen and Courtney had the original, their Sunset male, and they bred it to Troy's Ultramel females, and then they split the clutch. So that's how that whole project started. And then they just added some different genetics in there, and man, they hit it hard with that orange strain. So
yeah, I love Sunset Ultramel stuff. Like,
yeah, the original setup, that was them. They worked it together, and then Steve and Courtney kind of did theirs and added the orange stream and the super orange stream stuff in there, And Troy hit 1. I think they hit more. They had some pretty good odds, So yeah, we've got that male, and then I think that's going to look really good with some Ultramel Puzzle.
Okay, yeah.
And then the Desert Ghost puzzle stuff, we're both working that. I've got some digital stuff of that now too. So yeah, Troy has some pretty nice projects, on those 2 right there. He was really pushing it hard.
I know he had some voodoo stuff, some really nice campfire stuff. Like that campfire stuff is nice.
He, you want that one male? Man, you said that. I'll pull it right here.
You got it right there. Like you knew it would come up.
So this guy, I don't know if you can even see those colors.
Yeah. I mean, it's
so
oversaturating a little bit, but you can definitely see it.
So this is the son to the original male.
Okay.
So he's even better than his dad, in my opinion, and he's breeding for us right now.
Oh, is he? Nice.
Yeah. So there's that, and then we're excited, man. That guy right there is doing some work, and he's rolling them. Yeah, he just hit breeder size. He's about 850 grams. We put him in. He locked immediately. So he got it done.
You typically like to wait until like about 800, 850 or so before you start paying your meals?
Yeah, that's, man, just to be healthy. If they're slamming food, they're a year old, they're 750, I don't mind, But if they start dropping off, not eating, then they go right back. That's why you got to have a backup meal, right?
1,000%. I'm the exact same way. Like I like to wait. What's up?
It's bedtime. She had to tell me good night. Say night.
Hey, night.
Love you. Sorry, buddy. She can't go to bed until day night. Go hug. All right. Go, mama. Night. Everybody. Everybody knows me.
Yeah.
Kiss that. So
Yeah,
weight wise,
I'm the exact same way. You're breaking up a little bit now, so I apologize if I'm over talking you.
am I breaking up again?
Yeah, it keep going in
Let's
and
see
out.
here. Let me cut this. Give me 1 second.
All right. See who we got.
Is that better?
Yeah, yep. The
I cut
audio
the
is
internet
better.
off.
The video, like, it just came back to.
Good deal. Yeah, I had to cut the internet off. Sorry about that, everybody.
That's all good.
Yeah, male wise, get back on it. They got to be healthy, man. They've got to eat. I'm not gonna say I've never paired a 650 gram male because I have. If he's old enough, I've had an 18-month-old male. He was a mouser, He'd eat every week, but he was ready. And now,
yeah, for me, it's the same way too. It's like a combination of weight and age. Like weight is kind of like my first thing that I'm looking at, and then age too. Because I'm not a fan of like super duper young males, just because I haven't had a ton of success with super duper young males. But I also want my males to have some size on them too, for that exact same reason. Like if they go off food and they got size on them, I'm not necessarily as worried, you know what I mean? But if they are small on the smaller side and they go off the food, then at that point I'm worried, right? And so I like to get to at least about 800 grams and preferably a year or more of age. That's kind of like my target, like age and weight is where I want to be. Same like you, though. It's not to say that I won't pair a younger male. Like I got I'm not a younger male, but a smaller male. I got a smaller male now that's locking with a girl. He's on the smaller side just because of how he eats. But I have paired him recently. He's only gonna see like one girl this year, but he probably in that like 600 gram range. But he's old, right? Like he's over 2 years old, and so like I feel like from a maturity perspective, he's not necessarily where I would want him for weight, but he just seeing that one girl, so I'm not as worried about it.
Yeah,
I just really want to move that project forward.
That's how my monsoon project is. That male, he eats 3-4 months, does great. Then he goes off for 2 months. He's 700 grams. But that girl, one of my girls is sitting at 18 millimeters right now, so I had to put him in. You
got to go. You got
work,
bro.
Yeah, he's getting it done. I told him, man, it's time to earn your keep because monsoon stuff still isn't cheap.
It's not. Nah.
No, so I told her. That's what I told my wife. She's like, "Well, he's not ready." It's like, "Oh, he's ready. He's going in."
Did he lock? You say he locked?
Yeah, he locked. Second
nice.
time. So you got to earn you got to earn that money. My wife, I love her. She's got a lot of pets. She's got geckos and different types of snakes and turtles, and she's got spiders and stuff. And I'm good with that. I love my dogs and stuff, but man, if they're not working for me, don't know. I have some pet snakes. I do have a couple. My originals, I keep them. They're never going anywhere, But I got to that mentality. I don't have time,
Yeah.
You want to put the time in, you're gonna have to earn your place a little bit. Kind of like I told the kids, time.
Yeah, if it's a breeder, I need you breeding. I mean, I hate to say it like that. I don't hate to say it like that. I mean, it's the truth.
No,
if you're a breeder, I need you breeding.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've had females 4 or 5 years that have reabsorbed 2-3 years. Generally, 2-3 times. That's it. I'm gonna sell them as a pet. I'm gonna be honest. Tell everybody, look, she hasn't gone yet, but I'm not gonna keep breeding somebody for 5-6 years and never go.
Yeah, I've had girls that just kind of hung around, never really went for me. I had to let them go. I disclosed it when I let them go, but I need that tub space. Clearly, this is not an environment that's conducive to you breeding. So I need to. If you go somewhere else, maybe you do well. Perfect examples. So when I think it was probably 2021, it was like one of the first 2 girls I bought in the Ultra Male project. I got it from Zach Nava. Big shout out to Zach. I got like just a straight up Ultra Male girl from him, and I got a Leopard Mojave het Ultra Male girl from him. Both of them ate really well, did really well size wise for me, but the het girl, she never would like go through the full term for me. Like she would always start building but then reabsorb. And so I finally just let her go, disclose all that and whatnot. The guy who got her hit me up like last week. It was like, hey, I just got an ovulation from that girl. So I was super stoked for him. Like, cause like sometimes they just need to change the scenery. That's
why if they're not eating, you move them to a smaller tub, you move them to a different rack, whatever works, man. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's the realistic point of this hobby. People don't want to tell you that all the time, but I'll tell you, it doesn't always go perfect.
It does not. I'm here to tell you.
Spend a bunch of money and think, hey, I'm going to hit it. And, I've got a lot of money in a couple of projects, and like the Ultimate Puzzle, for instance, we're still working to get that double. Still,
How many pairings you got in that project this year?
This season will be 4, I think. 4, possibly 5 if she gets there. She's close.
So 5 shots at double visual?
Yeah.
Nice.
With codoms, got a bongo in that project now.
Nice.
Man, I got black pastel in that project, orange dream, just trying to add some stuff in it. So
that helps too. Like the numbers piece of it, it's a numbers game. Like obviously the more shots you have, the more likely you are to hit it.
I just don't have
in theory.
I don't have good luck, man. Like the double doubles, they did not pan out. I did hit some stuff last season that was puzzle head ultramel, but I didn't hit a single visual ultramel out of it. Should have. I had your odds 1 and 4. Hit some puzzle, no ultramel. Not a 1. I had to shed test everybody to make sure they were ultramel, and they were. So
they were, just didn't hit it.
And this season now, I've got some visual ultramel head puzzle, the puzzle head ultramel, and things like that. And I've been kind of thinking if I want to just buy a double visual to jump the gun, man, or do I want to keep struggling a little bit? I think I'm gonna struggle for 1 more season, and we'll see before I drop that kind of money on a breeder.
Yeah, like my odds been so bad and some stuff. Like I feel like I'd be scared to talk about certain pairings on the show because I feel like every pairing that I say I'm looking forward to, it don't go through. Like I just talked about some the other day, and then when I ultrasounded her, she was 3 millimeters smaller than last time. I was like, oh man, what's going on? Maybe I mismeasured last time, but not by 3.
Maybe you hit that one fall that's smaller than the rest. That's what I always.
I looked for a bunch because I was like, maybe I found a small one, but I looked for a bunch and I didn't see none that were even the exact same size as last time. They was all smaller. I was like, man, I hope she's not reabsorbing. I'm gonna keep pounding her, and make her happy as far as like having a full belly. And we'll see.
Let me tell you, I had a girl reabsorb on me. When was that? December. And I just ultrasounded out of the blue, and she's gravid. I swear to you, in December, I swear it went down to nothing. I saw it. She was 20 millimeters. I checked her. There's nothing there. Ultrasounded her this week. She'd been eating good. I said, I'm ultrasounded. I haven't paired her since because I used that male for 2 other females, and she's 36 millimeters.
Is this her first year?
It's her first time going, yeah. She's a 4-year-old girl, so I've been trying to get her for a year and a half, but
okay, I was going
out of the blue, man. She went from like 7 millimeters back up. Unless I did like you said, maybe I just didn't catch it. Maybe I should check the other side of her and go. So you mentioned earlier, by the way, you said the voodoo. You were talking about Troy had voodoo stuff. Yeah, that's a new project for me. So he does have some nice voodoo stuff. I got a bongo, was it a pastel bongo voodoo head desert ghost that's gravid right now to a DG clown.
Nice.
So, like I've only seen Bob when he made the desert ghost voodoo, but I haven't seen any for sale. So I'm hoping I get lucky and hit a few of those,
Yeah, Troy, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves, he got into that project like pretty early when Bob first started releasing it.
Yeah, I think year 2, maybe. Like when Bob first started. There's actually, I have a lot of the babies here right now. I've got some babies, some voodoo babies that I'm bringing to the show. A voodoo Batman. I kind of got a little different. I got a regular Batman, a redhead Batman, and a voodoo Batman all in the same row, so you can see the difference.
Okay, nice.
Night and day. So I'll send you some pictures of that stuff.
Yeah.
Voodoo looks great. Chocolate voodoo clown. Got some voodoo clown stuff I'm taking.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Like chocolate, that's my jam. I love that. That's one of my favorite genes.
Oh, it is.
The animals just look so great, like the whole time.
Yeah, we're chocolate Wookiee. We're fans. I got some chocolate and Wookiee stuff that I'm taking too. So, man, I don't know. His clown projects were night and day. Troy has so many animals that he had been working on for years and years, so a lot of genetics, a lot of different codoms coming into play right now. I mean, we've been building up to it, and this season's where we finally get to work. Like all of our sunset stuff's going right now, all of it. So it's going to be crazy, man. I've got some 4 and 5 gene sunset females over here that are going to go this year. So we'll see what they produce.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
So you want to see some voodoo? There'll be some. I'll send you the pic of the chocolate leopard. I got a Mojave voodoo clown now, and 4 or 5 breeder females that are all over 19 millimeters.
Voodoo girls.
Yeah, Troy built that project. He was working there really hard. So
nice. So circling back to the voodoo and just granite genes in general, like what are your thoughts on that? Obviously they're really hot right now. So what are your thoughts on like the granite stuff in general? There's a lot of talk about like a lot of it being the same things, and then like is it one gene, is it 2 genes? Obviously with like the Cosmos stuff, there's like the Cosmos white flame that really was like the signature look of what everyone was kind of thinking Cosmos was. So what are your thoughts on some of that stuff?
So Cosmos is, I was telling somebody last season I thought Cosmos was going to be the big gene of 26, you know, the expensive, where Stranger was 5 years ago. I figured that's what Cosmos is going to be this year, and there it is. You know, I thought for sure it was going to be something like Hydra, but Cosmos is incredible. I like granite stuff. I do. I don't have a lot of it until now. I didn't. You know, I had a, you know, was it Pixel, I think, too, that they thought was kind of in that same range?
Yeah.
You know, Pixel and Voodoo all came out about the same time, so I think Bob was saying him and Justin both were working that project.
Yeah, it's a good bit of them out there. There's obviously Cosmos, Pixel, we talked about those, Voodoo, of course, but Malice, Mega. Did I say Bambino? I don't know if I said that at the beginning, but Bambino. Like it's a good bit of them out there.
I like the pattern. I mean, I think in clown it looks amazing. I do. I think it's kind of subtle until you mix it with the right stuff. I think Cosmos is super wild. I can't wait to see what everybody makes with that. And there's a lot of guys just starting to work it. You know, I know it's not really. You got KINOVA, of course, is going to be doing some cool stuff with it. I think Brock Wagner's got some Cosmos Heck Clown stuff over there. Bred, all those guys. So we're going to see some cool clown combos this year. Then I'll kind of decide what I really think. I haven't bought into a bunch of it. The Voodoo just kind of happened. Troy was local. There's another guy that was local working Voodoo, and then Bob. So I was kind of messing with other stuff, you know. I didn't want to go to a local show and all of us had the same stuff on the table. Yeah. But now, that's, you know, now I'll be one of the only guys around with Voodoo besides one other guy in South Carolina. So I'm excited, man. We'll see. I like it. I like the pattern.
Mega is another one that's real good. Like you don't hear Mega talked about as much, but from what I've heard is some, let's just say, breeders of note who have bought into that Mega project. And I know the guy who like originated that project, and he's made some like really, really nice animals. He sent me some pictures. It looks crazy. It's just like Mega stuff by itself, and then Mega with like some other codoms and stuff in there. And so that's going to be another one that people are talking about. So remember the name.
This is the first time I've heard it. Is that bad? Like honestly, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's called Mega. It's another granite gene, but it's nice.
Well, you know, you got a lot of stuff over the years that kind of slipped through the cracks, like Gorilla. Gorilla was going to be huge. I haven't seen. I think DPR was doing some Gorilla stuff and some other guys. And then
Justin and Steven from Morph Constrictors. So Justin from Armless Angels, and then Steven from Morph Constrictors. They just hopped into the Gorilla project. They got like let's say Blackhead GHI Gorilla Head Hypo, something like that. I might have something wrong on that. I feel like I'm right on the codoms, and at least the head hypo, but it might even be a little bit more. I'm not 100% certain, but yeah, that's another one. Nice gene, really nice gene.
Speaking of Armless Angels, any show I go to with those guys, their animals are incredible.
Oh yeah.
And he had that Pompeii hypo at the Sear.
I haven't seen it in person yet. I've only seen pictures.
Let me tell you, my wife came over to the table and told me, go look. It was a little bit out of my budget because it had an NFS on it. You know what that means? That means I was going to sell the car. But man, I mean, their hypo clown stuff's next level.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he did some cool stuff with that girl. And they're like the nicest people in the world.
Yep.
They're really, really nice people. So I enjoy them. And luckily where I'm at in Sear, they're right over here. So I can kind of walk over and see them. And now at the next show, I'll be in the front. So literally I'll be looking at them the whole show.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Good people can't say enough good stuff about them, and they're humble. Like they've got some of the most fire animals on the table at the show, and you'd never know.
The most down to earth people that you're gonna come across.
They're super. My wife loves them. she literally, they're gonna get me in trouble next show. I know it. She's been, I saw something on their Instagram. I was like, man, babe, come on.
Well, you know your money going to a good place, man. If you're spending money with them, you're getting some quality animals, and it's going to some good people, man. So you can feel good about spending that money.
Well, I'm sure it's coming. So hopefully, some people come over and spend with everybody. Spend more with me, and I'll give them some of mine. You know, that's why I look at
the community, right? Like,
yeah, it's part of it, right? Everybody has to help each other.
Right. Like you spend with me, I go spend with them. We just keep it circulating.
What's are you going to be at the next year?
Yes, in August. Yeah, I was supposed to be at this one, so I would have got to see the Hypo Pompeii in person. But like I was telling you before, like right now it's kind of crunch time for me on a lot of stuff at work, and so just breaking away the logistics of it, the math just wasn't mathing. So I'm just kind of put my head down for now, do what I got to do here for now, but plan to be in Atlanta in the summer.
Well, you know, there was snow last time.
That's what I heard.
There's a little bit of snow. You should have seen it. It shut down a little bit of people. I don't think. I think KINOVA missed Saturday. Justin came by on Sunday, but they had, I can't remember, 5-6 inches of snow in Georgia. It wasn't bad, man. I mean, it didn't bother me. I grew up in Michigan. It's been a long time.
What part of Michigan?
It's called Niles, right on the South Bend, Indiana border. So literally, I was 10 minutes from the Indiana border. So if Taco Bell closed at 10 o'clock here, I could drive 10 minutes and catch it on the other side. That was it. Man, but a lot of turnout too. Like that show, even with the weather as bad as it was, as cold as it was, I think there were still, I can't remember what Bob said, 6,000-7,000 people came in that Saturday. It was busy.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Because I was talking to the guys in the chat about it. Because I asked about the weather. But they said it didn't really have, like, it had minimal impact on attendance. So that's good. That's great.
There was a cheerleading competition that weekend, and they wiped
out
that too. They wiped out every vending machine, every piece of candy, every soda, everything. Man, I went on the land looking for my wife some Skittles. Like, I was gone. I was gone for an hour just trying to find Skittles. And finally, Sean at RGI, he had some and gave her some. So, but man, they bought everything. They came into our show just to buy the freeze dry candy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Look, my kid used to cheerlead. It was never like that. Man, that competition, that stuff, they were serious.
It's serious, bro. It's serious.
For an hour to get a really bad pizza. So
it's expensive too.
Oh yeah, I don't miss it. I think she plays tennis a little bit now. She's old enough she can drive herself. We don't have to worry about none of that, you know.
Okay, my daughter plays tennis too.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is. I think she just likes it because she gets to hit something. And not have to run a whole lot. So you don't want to play softball? She's like, no, I don't want to run that much. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, you're running the triangle in a circle, but hey, yeah, she's a good kid. She just got on the National Honor Society. So
I was talking to my daughter the other day about playing her in tennis. I was like, you think you can beat me? She was like, yeah, I can beat you. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to get out there and do some stretching or something because I don't want to tear my Achilles.
Yeah, how old are you now?
46.
Me too. Yeah, definitely. It hurts. Don't do it. It's just kind of like when I play basketball. I play half court. They ask me, what are you doing? I'm playing zone. I'll catch you at the half court.
Yeah, because like technically, like I feel like she got me. She have to, right? Like she's been playing tennis for a few years now, so technically I feel like she got me. But I feel like I could probably still out athlete you, at least for a little while.
That's just a precedent. You can't ever let you kind of, you have a son. I don't have a boy, but it's like my little brother and my nephew. They'll never whip me. Can't. I don't care how big they are or how strong they are. They'll never. I'll fight dirty. So it's kind of, you can't fight your daughter, but you can't let her beat you either. Because
you can't, man. And that's why I worry about tearing my Achilles, because like the competitor in me is not going to want to lose, and so I'm probably going all out and probably hurt myself.
I was about that getting off the couch the other day. So come on, don't feel bad. I rolled off the couch funny with my kid and hurt my back. It still hurts. Welcome to 46.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts. Hey, we're gonna take a real quick sponsor break. We'll be right back.
Peace and love, family. We invite you into the heart of our serenity, Ancestral Royal Pythons. At Ancestral Royal Pythons, we're not just breeders, we're nurturers of love and growth. Each of our high-end ball pythons is a tribute to the grandeur of the natural world and our dedication to quality. Reach out today and bring one of our creations into your home. This is Ancestral Royal Pythons. Your journey begins here.
Passion. Some are born with it, others chase it their whole lives. At MCBR, animals aren't just a business, they're our legacy. Driven by obsession, defined by quality. At MCBR, the passion drives us, the quality defines us. Our motto is simple: live your dream. For years, he worked in silence, shaping projects few could even imagine. A figure once hidden is now stepping into the light. The vault is open, the path is revealed. At the center of it all, buried swoop, elusive propagations. From the shadows to the spotlight, the vision is undeniable. Hypo Puzzle King!
Hey, so now that you guys essentially doubled the operations, is that going to change kind of like your approach as far as like how many shows and stuff like that you're doing? Like, have you thought through like some of the logistics of the sales channels and all that good stuff?
Yeah, to be honest with you, where it's really changed is actually social media side. The advertising side has always been kind of my weakness, you know, because of my schedule. I've never really, like, I wasn't posting daily reels. I wasn't putting enough stuff on Morph Market. We still have a great deal of animals at the local shows and things like that. So I think I'm really going to have to step up. We've changed a little bit of where we're going on the social media side. I'm starting YouTube. We're going to go ahead and start adding more stuff to Morph Market. And then as far as the show-wise, we're still doing our local shows because we do really well there. But we are going to try to add a couple more nationals. For instance, like Nashville this year. I'm going to try to see, you know, NARBC is always tough, but I'm going to try to get some of that. We're still doing Daytona. We're expanding there. We got a little bit bigger spot this year now.
Nice.
Definitely going to have to, if it looks like what I'm thinking around August, we're probably going to have 30, 40 clutches hatch out between then and then another 30, 40 right before the end of the year, you know. Just right now, I've got 53 females on the board right now over 18 millimeters. So yeah, they can get, you know how that is, they can go anytime.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy summer. I definitely think the show schedule is going to have to change. We were heavy. We were doing 20 plus a year. Last year we did 13. We were originally going to do 14 this year. Now I'm looking at doing probably 18, 18, 20. Depends on how sales go. You know, I sold, what did we sell? 46 animals at the last Sears show. You know,
you sold 46 at the last show?
Yeah, so those, numbers wise, as far as animal wise went, it was our best sales show.
Nice.
It's different that now that all my higher end stuff will be coming. You know how it is when you're at a big show like that. I could bring in all the high end animals I want, but if I'm up next guys like Bob or Justin or Billy Rice or Armless Angels, any of those guys, I wouldn't buy from me before I bought from them. So you just got to really keep at it and build your clientele. My customer base has been getting bigger and bigger over the years. We got a lot of loyal people, a lot of really great customers, and a lot of people we've met. So really rely on that. Still stay with the pet stuff. I think the pets get overlooked a little bit. Everybody started, nobody jumps into it and say, hey, I bought my first ball python because I want to do a business and get super rich, unless you're just looking at the business side. I think probably 70% of us started as a pet owner, fell in love with the animals, and decided, hey, I want to kind of do this. So we still really focused on getting people started, and we're going to work that side of the hobby as well, But yeah, shows. I gotta sell the animals, otherwise I'm gonna have a whole lot of mouths to feed all year,
Yeah, like I feel like you have to have like a good product mix at the shows, and it's got to be specific for that show, right? Like some shows you might can have like more higher end stuff, or some shows you might have less higher end stuff and more like maybe like mid tier or pet quality kind of stuff. But the pet stuff definitely shouldn't be slept on like at all, because I mean those are like quicker sales at the shows because of the price point, and that money pays the bills. It adds up, and it adds up quick. It can.
I don't have a whole lot of wholesale outlets. I know a lot of the guys that do the big breeding. They've got people that can wholesale the pet stores or this guy or that guy. I mean, over the years, we've been selling that stuff ourselves. So I think eventually I'll have to pick that up. Maybe some newer breeders are gonna want some wholesale animal things, so we might do a little bit more of that, just so we're not holding on to stuff as long.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still gonna make cool stuff. Yellow belly pies, dreamsicles. My wife and I love them. People like them. They're really pretty. They sell. I mean, super cool banana combos always going to sell. I don't want to hear. I hear it all the time from guys. Oh, the market's saturated. Well, not really. Not if you really think about it. I mean, you go to a show. I know people look around and they can't find a bell to save their life. If you have it on your table, guess what? They're going to buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have you had a customer come up and say, "Hey, that guy had nothing but $5,000 animals"? Well, he might have had lower end animals. They just didn't look because they got so, they got shell shocked a little bit. I don't want to.
And going back to what you were saying about like wholesaling, like you can wholesale some show animals to like another breeder who might not have inventory or might be kind of like newer to it and has less inventory or stuff like that. Because I know people all the time who be looking for wholesale animals so they can take stuff to the show because the shows come up, they on the docket, they don't want to lose their spot, they don't necessarily have the inventory right now.
Yeah, so I mean, I think there's that avenue. We'll move animals. I mean, that's not a problem. The whole idea still is to move healthy, quality animals always. Healthy being the main point, quality, well-fed. I tell people all the time, I don't care if it's that $10 normal or that Sunset Ultra Male I have. They're going to get fed the same way every week, the same food. It's an animal that's got to be taken care of. So my wife is phenomenal at the business side of it. She has the best sense in the world as far as investing, what we're doing with it, and she's always the one I go to, hey, before we spend this or before we do that. And she's like, she'll tell me yay, nay, what she thinks. And she's on board 100%. She pretty much just say, hey, let's run with it. Let's do what we got to do. And whether we do more shows, whether we do more morph market. I think that, I don't know if you've seen it, but I think there's been an uptick in the business this year, where it's been kind of stalemated, kind of like a stale plateau the last 2-3 seasons. I've been noticing prices are coming back up. Some people that are shopping that you haven't seen, I think the shows are doing pretty good business. So I don't know, it might just be me.
No, I've heard that a lot.
I think overall the market's switching around for the better. I think it's starting to go back up. So it's a good time. We couldn't have done this transition of what we just did at a better time, in my opinion.
Yeah. It'll be nice if it shoot up and just kind of keep shooting up. Hopefully, like none of all the stuff that's happening, like hopefully that doesn't like trickle down to us and impact us.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're at war or anything like that, like I'm a mechanic, so I work in the log industry. Logging during COVID, the paper mills are going crazy because everybody wanted toiletries, everybody wanted masks, they wanted all this stuff. So we were super busy where everybody else was being told to stay home. And, during times like this, technically it's the metal industry, like anything with metal recycling prices are going to go back up. They usually do. I don't think so. I mean, if people even at home, reptile people, we're our own kind of, we're a different type of folk. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? I mean, I know doctors, teachers, things like that are all into reptiles, and everybody thinks that you're weird with, the people in my job all think I'm odd. They're all hunters and stuff like that. They're scared of frogs. Those guys. Like, like, hey man, can you come get this frog? I'm like, are you serious, man? You duck hunt. Like, how many frogs and snake you walk through? Oh, I'm not touching them. The toughest guys in the world. So you pull out I get a ball python shipped in the other day. I go in and my boss is like, what's that? I said, it's a snake. He's a big guy. He's like, oh, that's a snake. I'm like, it's in a box, man. So no, it's just I think that everything's kind of switching around. We never really dropped off, because we kind of, the last 2-3 seasons I played it safe. I wasn't really growing the way I should have. My wife told me to hold back and build. Now we're going to be our own best customer again. I know you know that phrase, be your own best customer. I was not.
100%.
I was selling everything, and then I just decided, hey, if I wanted it, I'd buy it and then build it up. And yeah, it's a little different now. So it kind of came full circle with Troy. Troy's the one that got me into this. Troy started us in this business, you know.
Yeah.
So I take care of his collection when he's out of town. I do that. So it was kind of a full circle moment. It's still kind of surreal, you know, when I go over there and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. Just doing yard work.
Is Troy still going to be attending any of the shows, or?
I think so. I think, you know, he's got a lot of friends. You know, Troy's a really good guy. So I'm pretty sure, don't hold me to it, I think he said he's going to come to Sear in August. I do believe his wife wants to come to Daytona. They're just going to come hang out.
Nice.
So, and I don't know if he's going to be making the trip to Tinley. But
I always enjoy seeing him and talking to him. So I definitely hope that continues.
Yeah, he's a knowledgeable guy. He's likable. He knows what he's talking about. So he just, man, you got to do what's best for you, you know. So I think Margaret and him, they're taking a bunch of cruises. I know they're going on a cruise in a couple of weeks. Then they got another one in a couple of months. So they're going to enjoy life, man. He's still working full time. I call him full time retired because he's still working a full time job, but he's not doing the second, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of work for one person.
It really is, bro. It really is. I mean, it's a lot of work for two people, depending on like the size and how many snakes you got and kind of all that good stuff. And then you throw the rodents on top of that. Like it adds up. So it's definitely a lot to manage. And then, I mean, we were talking about this a little bit before the show, but if you doing this full time and then you also like working your 9 to 5 full time or whatever you want to call it, like full time, that can add up. And so it can be logistically, it can be challenging. So you kind of got to plan through that kind of stuff. So I understand like wanting to kind of take some of that personal time back. I
think a lot of it, let's face it, if we all had a rodent guy that would do all of our rodents, none of us would ever worry. I mean, because the rats they're so important, but they're so tedious, man. Like they're so time consuming. And then if they go off, you know, it's hard to find them if you're not, I didn't want to produce them for a couple of years. But everybody was falling off if it got cold, so I had to go back to breeding them. You know, I think if it wasn't for that, he probably would have stayed in a little bit. But man, I took care of his rats Saturday. We were there all day.
Are y'all strictly Norwegians?
No, he's got some Norwegian blends. I've got some regular rats, some fancy rats. I do ASF and mice. He does ASF too.
Okay.
So we've got it all.
Gotcha.
I try not to put stuff that I'm going to sell on ASF because, you know, as well as I do, if they don't have them, they can get weird, man. Like the babies, I don't mind. I'll give a baby what they need to start. But most of our pet stuff, we'll give them a live mouse a few feeds, and we start getting them on frozen thawed immediately.
Gotcha.
That way there's less of a transition for a customer. You know, they call me, I don't want them saying, hey, this snake I want to eat. I want it to be frozen thawed. It's just easier for most people, you know. So we do it all. It's a lot. I got, you know.
Yes, I can see how that can add up.
2 rat facilities right now, you know, his and mine. I'm going to have to combine them too. Nobody's watching, but I have an HOA here. But
they don't know.
Well, the covenant is different. It says you're not allowed to breed domestic animals. It doesn't say anything about owning or doing anything non-domestic.
Yeah, this is
all in the fire.
Loophole.
I hope they're watching this video.
I hate HOAs. I hope no one's watching, but I hate HOAs.
I think, you know, if you own something, just leave them alone. You know, like if I want to do something, put a trailer in my front yard, you know, they'll get mad if you park the trailer in the yard overnight if you're going to the dump in the morning.
I feel like they're having too much time on hand. Like the people who like just super like into the HOA and into enforcing the rules and like doing all the snitching, like you got way too much damn time on your hands.
Court and tickets and all that. I'm like, come on, man. You see them looking over your fence.
Like I'm not paying attention to shit y'all doing. Like I ain't got time. Like how y'all paying attention to everything?
My wife told me the other day, she's like, hey, we got to do the front yard. I'm like, the grass is mowed. What do you mean do the front yard? She said, we got to make it look better. I'm like, man, it looks fine. No, there's no trash in the yard. It's clean. She's out there putting mulch and flowers and all. Like, more power to you. That's not my thing. She just doesn't want. I understand you don't want it to look bad. I'll keep the house from falling apart. Like I'll caulk it. I'll get the windows right. I'll pressure wash it. Whatever need to be done, man. But I don't care if this guy over here has a new mailbox and we have to have matching mailboxes in this neighborhood. Hey, like, come on, man. If I want to put a cool mailbox up, I want to put a cool mailbox up. And now they all got to be the same shiny black mailbox with the white numbers. Now we do have land. We bought land this year, but the way the market is, I think especially since we did this, we're going to be about 2 years from building out there.
Gotcha.
So when we do that, it's gonna hopefully we'll even get bigger. I mean, We'll be running 9 ARS racks right now if you think about it. And
5540s?
5540s, a couple 7030s, and then some hatchling racks.
And plus all, I was just about to say, and plus all the hatchling stuff.
Yeah, 1065.
Quite a bit. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. But hey, we actually had stepped off. We got to a point last year we thought maybe we should sell. Not because the business was going bad, just because I had plateaued. I wasn't doing anything else with it. And we're like, well, maybe we should. The kids are getting older, want to be out of high school soon. The next one's, you've seen her. She's walking, talking, doing her thing. We're like, well, we're doing well, but we're not growing. Should we sell everything and go? And I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all didn't either.
And we love this stuff. My wife, she owns part of her business, and she's not going to be getting out of there anytime soon. If anybody needs a financial planner, hit me up. We'll hook you up. They run a really good business, man. But
okay,
my business is exhausting. The goal is when you're doing this always is to be full time, right? That's what you want to do. But I figure we're 2 years from doing that. We'll see. Now, who knows, man? Maybe the market jumps up and we'll get that COVID like COVID did.
Yeah, boom, you're right in there.
Yeah, so we do that, and I can put away some Aussie boy money. I might go ahead and start working from home, man.
$1 million snake breeder.
Ozzy's such a smart guy. You gotta listen to him when he talks. He knows what he's talking about on the investment side.
Big facts.
I mean, I try to get her to let me build houses and things like that. She's not for it, man. She's like, I can't even get you to fix the fence. So I was like, you're right. Like, we had to tear our fence down to get that building in. I got the thing strapped up right now. I had to put the post back in the ground. It's been a week. It's a lot of work, man. It's getting hot. But no, all I can say is we're definitely going to be doing stuff that most people wouldn't have expected. This season alone, just from what we were going to produce at JLP by itself without Troy's stuff, was going to be amazing. There's going to be a lot of doubles, a couple triples. And now what he just gave us, I think he just advanced us another 2 years in those projects. I mentioned Monsoon earlier. I kind of quietly got into that project and really didn't do anything with it. Well, now it's all kind of come to fruition. It's going to be big this year. I'm glad it's affordable for the most part. I mean, a couple grand compared to 20.
Yeah, those Monsoon prices when I first got in was astronomical. I mean, everything was astronomical, but even like relative to everything else, Monsoon was like astronomical.
Yeah. 25K. It was Cosmos prices. It really was. I mean, that's like Cosmos clowns. I haven't even seen one for sale. Have you?
Cosmos clown for sale?
No, I've seen a Cosmos head clown for 20K.
I don't think I have.
So I mean,
if anybody, maybe who was it, Brad Boulder had some, but I don't think he had a visual for sale. But I don't know for certain. But if anybody, that would be the first person I think of.
Yeah, well, I think Brad was a year ahead of everybody for the most part. He usually is. Brad's such a quiet guy, and you look over there, and he's killing it, man. He's always killing. You call him, he's like, "Well, let me see what I got." I know he's got some good stuff over there. I was like, "You know what you got? Don't mess with me." Yeah, I like Brad. I like Brad, Brock. All those guys are good people. Winston, they've all been good to me, man.
Yeah, it's a real good group.
Where all my Monsoon stuff came from. All my Sunset stuff, 90% came from Brock. So, and then
man, Winston just has like so much knowledge. Like he was on the show and he was just a wealth of knowledge. Just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, he is such a. I mean, like he just like a down to earth kind of guy. But he knows the business. He knows the animals. He knows the genetics. Him and Brock together. I don't know if you. I know you've talked to Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a businessman, But they've all been very, very good to us. So I can't say enough good things. Guys like him, Bob, all those guys have been really good to us. We just recently did a little business with Billy Rice. That's another really, really nice guy. Him and his family are super nice.
Yeah.
My wife, a stranger.
They actually, like where they are in Georgia, is only like maybe like 35 minutes from like where I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I grew up in Valdosta, Georgia. They in Homerville, Georgia. So same area, all that good stuff.
I have a customer opening a huge wood mill in Valdosta, about to add a bunch of jobs.
Oh, for real?
I think they said something about 800 jobs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be good. Real good.
Yeah, so Valdosta, there'll be some work going on. And don't be wrong, Barbados is nice now. It's not like
it's way better than when I was there. I mean, I hadn't been gone that long, and it's grown like significantly since we've been gone. Like even like Valdosta High School, like when I was going, it was the original Valdosta High School when I was there, but they just rebuilt it like maybe 5-6 years ago, something like that, and it's crazy. Like it's nice, really nice.
Well, these guys doing this wood mill, they just put in $20 million or something like that. At this
20
mill.
mil, wow.
Yeah, but the cranes alone are $2 million a piece, you know. So that's more business for me on my day job.
Yeah.
I told my boss when this happened, I said, look, you and I are going to have a conversation. You're not going to like it. Like I just pretty much, in my opinion, Troy is one of the bigger breeders in South Carolina, you know. Definitely one of the best well-known. I mean, you got Leviathan, you know, and then some other guys. But then if you really think about it, Troy at all the local shows had the biggest, nicest setup there, you know. We definitely got to get the state property South Carolina on the books one of these days. We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
and right, we got some pretty big things happening. Georgia's kind of running the show right now.
Everybody wants Georgia, right? It's a takeover.
I mean, I don't know if you watched Bob and Steve. And Steve and they were talking to Miguel, who's another top-notch breeder. Miguel joking around about moving to Georgia. It's like, man,
that would be crazy.
I mean, it would be. Leave California, come on out here in the South, enjoy some better weather, is what he said. I was like, man, I don't know about better, hotter. But yeah, I wanted, I'm glad you let me on so I could talk to you. You were my first podcast.
A word?
Yeah, so you're the first one I did. Man, I'm quiet. I told you, man, I'm quiet. It takes something different for somebody to get me to talk. So once I get rolling, I don't stop. But we want everybody to know this is definitely not a bad thing. It's going to be a really good thing for the business. We're not going to change. We're just going to grow. My wife and I will be doing the same thing we do at the shows. We'll just have, because Troy's not going to be there, I'll bring some more of our higher end stuff to the shows. We always try not to step on each other's toes. We were always good about that, But now I'll have what he had and what I have. So it's just going to be more. That's the best way to describe it. It's just going to be more stuff,
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to like seeing what comes out of y'all's camp.
I'll send you some pictures, man, beforehand. I'll let you see it. It'll be on Instagram. I'm posting more every day. We had a lot of stuff come. I just kind of kept it under the belt, and I show up for the shows, or I'd sell it before I got to the show.
Definitely send me a picture of that Voodoo chocolate con.
Yeah, I will. As soon as I got her packed up, but as soon as I unpack it at the show tomorrow, I'll send you a pic. I got it next to a regular chocolate just so you can see it, man. It's rich brown. It's pretty. And then, the redhead stuff, I don't know if you like that.
I do, yeah.
Troy had a lot of redhead. I have a lot of redhead. So I like how it kind of whites everything out, cleans it up. I got a lot of redhead clown stuff available now, too. So.
I feel like redhead, the potential hadn't really been fully tapped into. Like, I feel like it got hot for a second, and then it kind of cooled off. I didn't see, like, a whole bunch of redhead stuff, like, popping up. But now I'm starting to see more again.
Well, it kind of stales out, man. Everybody, when they buy into it, because it's so expensive, all you can buy is the singles. Basic redhead clown or redhead fire clown, and you're breeding it back and forth. And you do that for a couple of years, and there's nothing new added into it. We just took our time and added some new genes. Sorry, you got to work heads for a little bit, I didn't keep a lot, but I kept a few, So
yeah, I feel like you gotta have those other codons working into the combos.
Well, we still work stranger in about everything here too. You got guys like Flawless. They work stranger really, really well. We're working stranger really well. I know, they're local. They're another South Carolina breeder.
South Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, so you got Flawless out here, and man, they got some nice stuff.
Yeah, they got some bangers.
If you don't know it until you really watch what they're doing. They're killing it.
Yeah, and they think outside the box too, as far as the parents go. That's one of the things I really like about like what they're doing, just outside the box. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, they're still I sold them some stuff. They did an unboxing. I sold them one of my tri-stripe hypo females, because we hit some tri-stripe hypo stuff. It's beautiful. I bought one last year from Bob, but we'd already worked. I just wanted to work her into it. So that girl's probably, the one I got from Bob's probably 900 grams now. So I had a couple smaller girls I sold sold those two off. But man, tri-stripe hypo stuff looks incredible. You know, that kind of went away for a little bit. You know, it was super hot when it came out and kind of died, and now I think it's making a comeback.
Yeah.
And like I can look around now and tell you, you talking about calico. I've got some 5 and 6 gene calico stuff sitting up here. I just didn't have that extreme gene like that boy that Troy had. I don't know if that's what it was, if it's some super high intensity, whatever, but that is so orange. And then, you know, some super scrambler stuff. I've got that over my shoulder. You know, there's that big conversation about that. I don't know how you feel about scrambler.
Man, the stuff that I've seen has been really, really nice. I just kind of want to like see it a little bit more isolated to feel comfortable with it.
Well, the male that I bought is not calico.
It's not calico.
No, I wanted one that it's a super orange dream, black pastel super scrambler.
Okay.
So, and I will not sell an animal as scrambler until I proved it. I won't do it. You know, I've got animals now that came from some pairings that look really cool. They look really orange. But I mean, come on, man. If you get a really nice high intensity orange dream with the calico, it looks the same. You know, it looks awesome. So this boy right here, once I prove him out, if he hits all different stuff, then, you know, I'll start going after a little bit more. I mean, I've talked to RGI. I don't know where anybody else is.
I was just about to ask you about that. I figured you might have the inside scoop.
You know, Ben mentioned it a little bit on the last episode that it's going to be really hard to isolate it. You know, kind of like the high intensity gene. You know, I don't think it's just high intensity orange dream. I think like Gene X, Extreme Gene, all that stuff kind of carries its own thing, you know. I think it's just a really good enhancer gene. I've got a Gene X dreamsicle stuff that I hit last year. It was so orange, no white, just orange and patterned.
Explain to me, like, if you can, and not to like doubt your intelligence or no crazy shit like that, but explain to me like the science behind like why it would be hard to isolate.
For what he says is just the way that the alleles are working with the extreme genes. Kind of like you've got the super orange dream, you've got high intensity. Super and regular, you know, homozygous is easy to find because it's carrying that the two genomes. But I know when he gets into it, he said that just to isolate something like calico, there's a reason why he hasn't been able to do that yet either. It's the same type of gene. I guess it's just really hard to identify and break it down from the other genes that are in the product. So I don't know if it's something, maybe if he can get a regular scrambler, plain Jane, and go from there. But everything that's out there is either Inchy scrambler or calico scrambler.
Super, yeah, just a whole bunch of other stuff in there.
Yeah, so that's why that male there, I didn't want Inchy, I didn't want Orange Dream, I didn't want calico, because you see, it's like lace, you know. Until we got lace, I had lace stuff, but I didn't want to sell anything until that test came out, because you just couldn't tell, man. White lace all day, you can tell it what it was, but I've had really nice marked up clowns, just regular clowns before. You know, nice white flaming.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, like when the lace test first came out, obviously like a lot of people had bought into some stuff that they bought just strictly for the lace. They ended up not being lace. And then a lot of people even talking about like with things that they like held back, or like that they hatched, stuff that they thought was lace wasn't lace, stuff that they thought wasn't lace was lace. And so yeah, that test is super informative for that, for sure.
I was asking them all the time, Charlie, Ben, I was like, hey, how's it going on that test? Like, what do you yeah, and like about 70%. I said, when's it going to be 90? Because I had a bunch of babies just growing up. I've got 2 females here now that are about 1,000 grams. I wouldn't sell them, wouldn't do anything until I found out. One's lace, one's not. So I wound up basically with a regular old head clown, you know. But they both look darn near identical, so I couldn't tell. So I bought lace from 2 different people. One guy, none of them approved. The other guy, everything was lace. So old school, Matt Lee, you know, Matt has some lace.
From ML Exotics?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's some nice stuff.
That's where I bought my first lace stuff from, and that's where all my current lace stuff came from his bloodline. I just kept working out. I sold all the other stuff off as basically normal clowns and whatever it was, you know. But yeah, man, I spent there's a few $1,000s out the window right there, but it's better to know. And then a couple people I did sell animals to, I would even tell them, look, I was told this guy helped identify it as lace, so that's what it is. If not, I'll make it right. They came back to me, we made it right, you know. A year down the road, that's all you can do. I want to see the scrambler stuff, there's no doubt it's different. There's something going on. I just want to see what it is.
Yeah, I agree. It's something going on. I just don't know, like is it a morph or is it like what's the word? Damn, polymorphism. Can think of the word. Duh. But anyway, it's definitely something going on because, like I say, man, the animals that I have seen, like Chris's animals, like super nice, like super nice. Like I'll never take that away from those animals. Like some of the most beautiful animals that I've seen. So something is going on. What is going on? I guess that's TBD.
Well, even look at Mark's stuff. Mark's James.
Mark stuff too, yeah.
I mean, his stuff's incredible. Even Ozzy's older stuff. Ozzy for the first time started calling something scrambler.
Yeah, but it's I don't.
It's one of those things, man. You don't know. Mine came from Chris.
And that's the other thing too. Is like it came from Ozzy's stock, which is the same place like the high intensity OD came from, and kind of like all that stuff. Like that project just in and of itself is just nuts, just with all the different kind of moving pieces and things going on. Like something as simple as OD, and then like all this other stuff kind of going on at the same time. That's just crazy in and of itself. But it's just crazy that Ozzy missed the scrambler this whole time.
Yeah. So let's face it. He line bred and then rebred and then added more genes and did it. He worked a long time on that Orange Dream line. That's why his stuff looks better than about anybody. I mean, in the Orange Dream line, there's not many that are that nice.
Yeah. He had I think it was like Super OD, maybe YB, Hurricane, Clown, Hit Pod or something. He had on the reel the other day. It was just crazy looking with plenty of size on it. Just beautiful.
Yeah, anything I've gotten, our Super Orange Dream, all of our Orange Dream stuff originally came from him, but I got a Super Orange Dream pin pied up right above my head here. It's one of the orangest snakes I've ever seen.
Man, OD and pin and pied is orange.
Yeah, that guy
orange.
Like, yeah, he's brighter than that boy I just showed you earlier. Like he is bright orange, looks like he just colored it with a marker.
It is crazy how well like OD and pin works together in pied. Like it's nuts. I love them.
My scrambler boy be breeding probably 3 months. My super scrambler. So we'll see what comes of it. I'm gonna put him some stuff that's kind of. I'm not putting the Orange Dream. I'm not putting the Calico. I'm just gonna put him into something different so we can see what happens. I've got another girl over here. Here's an OD Calico scrambler. Came from Chris too. She's breeding size. I haven't paired her yet. She's got little baby follicles, but I'll start pairing her probably May, June. I don't know, man. We'll see. It's one of the things. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of people always going to hate on something, but there's no doubt it's something different. Is it high intensity? Is it super? Well, we don't know. Gene X, extreme gene. Hell, it could just be like you said. It could be polymorphism. Just or whatever they call it. It could be that part. But you never know, man. That's what the scientists are for. Like I asked Dr. Ben, and he's told me, he said he's going to figure it out. It's just going to take some time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like the science. Looking forward to them to drop the science on it for sure.
That's a guy you should sit down and talk with. Next show.
Talk to him every time I see him. We definitely chat.
You should go to dinner with him. That guy will talk your ear off. Now, if you go to I can't eat shellfish, man. They always eat sushi. I'm allergic to shellfish. So
I can't do shellfish either.
They're like, yeah, man, you want to get some shellfish? I'm like, no, dude, I can't eat sushi. Like, I'll eat a taco.
Yeah, give me some steak. I'm good. I can't do shellfish.
Now, Sean, he's out there in Texas, and and I think they canceled the next show in Texas this year, right? In Dallas.
Did they?
I think so. I thought that's what I read. So I don't know if it turned out, but I just read it, and it might just be something that was put on there. But as of now, from what I saw, they were canceling it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
That was gonna be my first Texas show, so we're probably gonna try to do St. Louis.
Think you ever got there to Cali?
I've never been to Cali, like Pomona. If I could get into Pomona, I would do it. My kid wants to see Disney. She wants to go see the cars,
Yeah.
Man, I'd spend so much money if I went to California.
You definitely would, bro.
Yeah, we'll try it. I'm not a big flyer, man, to be honest with you, so I drive. I don't like planes, man. I don't like planes and I don't like boats.
Okay. I definitely don't like boats.
No, I can't swim I can swim a little bit, man, but not enough to not drown. You know what I mean?
You just like me. We was talking about that on the show the other night too. Like I can swim a little bit, but not enough to not drown.
That's what I told her. She's like, "We're gonna teach the little one to swim." I was like, "I'm gonna take lessons with her. I can't save her if she goes in. That's hard on me, being a dad. So I think I'm gonna work on it this year. I just don't like being underwater, man. Yeah. No. I was hoping my wife was gonna make it down. Apparently, my little one is taking a little longer to go to bed. She was wired tonight.
It'd be like that sometimes.
But yeah, she's more involved going forward. She really had, the baby has been tough, doing that and work. So she hasn't really been, like I've been doing the rats by myself, primarily all the feedings and all that, all the planning. This year, going into 26, she's been splitting that business up with me. So she's been helping with all that. It's been nice, man.
Gotcha. Speaking to that comment, like the flying don't bother me. Flying doesn't bother me. The first time I flew, it bothered me because I didn't fly till I was like maybe like 21. That was the first time I flew. And so I was scared then. I ain't even lie, I was nervous, man. Like super nervous. Especially because I took a plane from, I want to say I flew like right out of Valdosta. And so and connected in Atlanta and then got on like a different flight. And so the planes coming out of there was like the small planes. And so you feel everything. So I'm in there like,
yeah, we flew out of Columbia. I was 21. It was my 21st birthday. We went to Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. So I watched him come out and put some reflective duct tape on the wing. My roommate's like, "Hey man, you see him putting duct tape?" And he was putting tape on the wing. I don't know why. I asked why they did, and the lady, she goes, "It's okay, don't worry about it." So I was terrified. I thought for sure I was gonna die.
What had me scared was Final Destination. Final Destination had me terrified, bro.
Yeah, try working the logging industry where you're always trying. They're like, "Hey, you want to go to the log place?" And every time you go to pull out, there's always that log truck in front of you. Man, I'll wait. I'll let them all leave, man. Like I'm not riding on the road with them. They're like, "Where?" I'll sit. I'll tell my boss I'll be late. There'll be 10, 20 of those trucks pulling out from the site at a time when you're working on that stuff.
Okay.
I will sit and let every single one of them guys get down the road.
Yeah, that's another one too. Like I will not drive behind one of those log trucks on the road. Like I'm getting another lane. And so Final Destination scarred me.
Yeah. I don't like doing none of that, man. My kids, she'll ride behind them. I'm like, "You need to stop. Like pull off into this gas station." I don't care, man. It'll take 10 minutes. I'll be late. And they're always making another movie. I stopped watching them after the second one. Man, I was scared of forks. They got people falling on forks and dying. I'm like, I'm clumsy. I'm old. I can't jump like I used to. Can't run. That's why I breed snakes, man. All I got to do is kind of walk around on a floor. Now, everybody's just keep an eye on Instagram. I'm going to post everything as we're going, man. Like the building. I'm starting to build. I'm starting constructing that up next week. Putting in the walls.
That'll make for some really good content. Yeah,
just kind of, and people see I'm handy a little bit. I might paint it. It's gonna be nice. We got to do it right. I don't let people come to my house. I've always been kind of that guy. Like they want to see my facility. And I've got a couple friends. I think Troy's been here. A couple of other close friends have been here. But other than that, like I don't bring my customers here and things like that. And it's not because I'm rude or trying to hide anything, man. It's just kind of like this is my castle,
Yeah,
it's where you live. I don't know if you let people come over that you don't know.
Nah, man, I don't really like for people I know to come over.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's my happy place, man. Like I don't want you to mess with my happy place.
Yeah, like it's a select few.
Like, why do you use cypress? Why don't you use cocoa? Like I use them both, man. Right now, I just got cypress in before I ran out of cocoa. I get crazy questions. Then they want to go to your rat facility, and it never fails. They'll want to come visit your rats on day 6. Like I'm cleaning them Saturday. They want to, "Hey, can I come see you on day Friday?" No.
No, you don't want to do that. Like, it's not the day.
So, it's one of them things. But going forward, what's your next show? Where are you going to be at next, so we can try to catch you?
So next show is Sear. So and then Daytona, like right after that.
So you are going to be in Daytona again this year?
Yeah.
Are you vending or are you just doing the show?
I'm gonna just be there, to be honest.
Staying out?
Yeah. I haven't like bought no tables or nothing like that. probably just be hanging out because I'm not gonna have much, right? So I'll have a little bit for Sear, but that's really about it. Most of my stuff, it's because of how my season fall, right? Or how the majority of like my stuff, it tends to be like September, October, when like mostly everything is hatching. And so that's after both of those shows. And so that's kind of the challenge for me. So I'm gonna have to try to catch something here like more local towards the end of the year. And then hopefully I can bank on catching Sear at the beginning of the year. And I don't run into any like logistical challenges in 2027.
Yeah, because your show, I mean, you're busy, man. I mean, every time I turn around, I know you're doing something else. Like the network itself has gotten big.
Well, I have been trying to slow it. Like some of the shows like are no longer, and so I haven't been picking up like no new shows.
Yeah, you can only do what you can handle, man.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like I had to keep it a buck with myself. Like, man, like because like I'm saying, I'm getting busier like in my 9 to 5, busier in my personal life, and then like all this is getting busier too. And so I had to like start pulling back on some stuff just to get balance. It's all about balance because you don't want to burn out. And I felt myself feeling some of that kind of burnout and just like being stretched too thin. And it started to weigh on me. And so any opportunity I could take to kind of like pull some of that back and kind of get a little bit more balance, I just took advantage of it because I had to, right? Like I had to be real with myself.
Yeah. Well, this is like I'm reinvigorated right now. Like literally, I was feeling kind of off on it. In the last 2 months, really, even before this, we just decided, to get a little more motivated. And it's been nice because my day job is killer. It's all physical all the time. So, and there's been challenges right there, especially with the economy, paper mills closing, things like that. So we lost, you lose half your business that way, and then we pick up other product lines. And I told him, like, it's just too much. I'm the only guy that does what I do. I'm the one builder in my shop. So I build all that running gear, everything. There's not a machine that we put out that moves if I don't build the stuff. And I don't have anybody else there that can do it. So there's no backup. And I told my boss, I look, if this business here gets bigger, you might want to get a backup.
Yeah, they better do some succession planning.
Yeah, there's nothing. It's always been on.
And you don't want to get caught.
Every time I'm at a show, man, I'm trying not. They'll be calling me, asking me something on. I was like, look, man, it's Saturday. I'll call you right back. Let me work some stuff. They don't understand that we're busy.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how Nashville goes. It's the first time. I heard it was a really good show. I mean, Troy and them, they put on a good. I enjoyed the All-American the last time I did it.
Me too.
Like I thought it was put together well. I missed Virginia. It's just a little bit out of our way, Of course, I'm driving 7 hours, so I can't really say that anymore. 5 hours. But well,
yeah.
I hope it's killer. It's my first show that we've done since the transition. Since I put some of his animals, some of mine. All the adults are still kind of quarantined. I haven't really brought anything over. He's the only male that I brought in.
Gotcha.
I showed you. So I sent him off, got him tested, and he's been in quarantine. He just came out and got paired up last week. But everybody else is, there's 2 separate buildings, so it's easy to quarantine. And then I'm just swapping, sending. Troy's collection is super clean, man. I haven't had any problems, He runs a clean show over there. That just, man, you got to do it with anybody. If you don't quarantine.
Yeah. You got to. You got to.
That's basically the quarantine. I'm quarantined at his place right now. I think we're at 3 weeks. So by the time the building's done, I'll be done testing everybody ready. Now I'll start combining them. So I'll start posting some of those adults. I don't think we're going to sell a lot. We'll move a few things here and there that I had because he's got some males that are upgraded and vice versa. So there'll be some cool males coming on the market, But overall, I'm not moving a lot. Everybody keeps asking me, "Where's your list?" It's like, this is the list. It's not going to be big, But, there's some stuff that I'll be going through and seeing what we got. But I'm not selling my Sunset stuff or any of that, man. So I do have probably a Sunset Ultra Male that'll be coming up for sale here. I'll have one at the show, and then I'll have some Ultra Het Suns. That Ultra Sun project's nice, man. It's hard to let it go. But you got to look at where the price point is, and do you want to keep them all?
Yeah, big facts. Big facts.
Yeah,
man, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what y'all do, and hoping the show goes well for y'all this weekend too.
Oh, for sure. I'm making Mama drive that first leg so I can sleep. She won't drive through the mountains, man. So I'll get her to drive me out of here to about Asheville, and then I'll take over. So
Nice.
It's gonna be nice, man. I'll send you some pictures.
For sure.
I'll do better about staying in touch.
So we pulling up on 90 minutes here.
Okay.
No, said we was gonna limit to about 90 minutes or so, man. It's been great having a conversation with you and catching up on everything. Like I said, man, definitely looking forward to seeing what y'all produce. I can't wait till you send me those pictures. Anything else you want to tell people to be on the lookout for? Any of that kind of good stuff? Do all your plugs and all that good stuff.
Keep an eye on our morph market. Watch us on Instagram. We're gonna be posting cool new stuff every day. The YouTube should be up and running end of the month. I'll do a couple little snippets here and there, but I got some equipment. I'm trying to do a little bit better at editing, so I got somebody's gonna help me do that. I just want to put up quality work, man. So keep an eye on that. Follow us, like us. Let me know what I can do. If there's something you're looking for, reach out. But we'll be in Nashville, and then our next couple shows will be in Charlotte in April, Columbia in May. And then, of course, in August, I'll be at the same shows you're going to be at. I'm doing a Columbia show and Bob's show at the same time. So I'm going to have booths set up at both because I'm not giving up my local spot. So I'll have people do that for me, and then we'll have Daytona.
Nice.
That's nice stuff, man.
Heck yeah. You got a lot on the horizon. You're grinding. I love it.
You got to grind. If there's anything anybody needs, reach out to me. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll be glad to help you. Anything they want to talk about. So.
For sure. All right, man. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight, man. Big shout out to everybody who been in the live chat, man. Y'all kicking it with us, man. Definitely doesn't go unnoticed, and definitely doesn't go unappreciated, man. Really appreciate y'all. Big shout out to the replay game. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Let us know you was here. Hashtag replay gang it. And big shout out to the audio only, man. We appreciate all the support each and every week. Next Thursday is the 4th Thursday, so there won't be a show next week. But the following week we'll be back first Thursday in April. So definitely stay tuned for that. But that's it for tonight for Clutch Conversations. I'm Mike. It's the homie Jay. The lovely lady behind the scenes is Takar. Thank y'all for coming out. Be blessed. Peace. Can you stick around? I want to holler at you about something real quick. For sure. All right, y'all. That's it. We out. Peace.